What's up, everyone? DKRACK here. What is up, guys? I hope you're all doing good. I'm about to do a reaction to I Brought Back Grandpa Using AI by KidBehindaCamera. Like always, guys, I'll have a link to original video down below. I know it's been a couple weeks. I missed you guys. I apologize. I've been very busy. For you guys who don't know, I have another YouTube channel that I've been doing a lot of videos and stuff on, so sorry. I hope you guys don't feel like I'm neglecting you all. Just sometimes trying to do videos on two different channels can be a lot of work. So I'm back. I missed you guys. I'm going to try to record more reactions and hopefully do some reaction live streams here very soon. Well, let's go ahead and check out this newest vlog from KidBehindaCamera. All right, guys, here we go.
Today, I'm going to be telling you guys a throwback story that I have never told anybody before. But I'm not doing it alone because I got a little bit of help from my dad.
Grandpa here, I'm back.
Yeah, that was Angry Grandpa. Okay, hold on, let me explain. Thanks to my friend Darius, he's going to be changing all of Dad's parts in the story into his actual voice using AI. I even tried to do some...
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, AI nowadays, AI is crazy. Just like the amount of, it can change your voice to sound like somebody else. I've even seen some AIs where it's like it changes the face to whoever you want it to be, and it literally looks like that person. It's creepy.
Kind of face swap to see what it would look like, but yeah.
Oh my
that
God.
really just wasn't working.
Yeah, this ain't working out.
Who knows, maybe one day we can do this using like deep fake or some kind of an animation, but for now, it's just good to hear his voice again. Today I want to talk to you guys about how hard Angry Grandpa worked for our family.
Not goddamn harder than your ass would ever work a day in your goddamn life, bigger boy.
I know, it totally seems like I got schizophrenia or something right now. Like, I am talking to and answering my...
Michael's like, I'm talking to myself. I'm having a conversation with myself, but it's in an Angry Grandpa AI voice. That's kind of cool.
Bridget, I need medication.
You do?
Shut up, princess. Ain't nobody asked you a goddamn thing.
Oh my God.
I'm losing it.
Oh, me too. It feels so real.
We're still trying to figure out how this works, and honestly, AI is starting to take over the world. I want to do more stuff like this. Smack a like button if you guys want me to do more of this kind of stuff where I tell stories featuring my dad.
Oh my God, this is wild.
I already know goddamn you, my goddamn business, princess.
Oh my gosh, that sounds just like Angry Grandpa.
Oh my God.
Growing up, my father did everything he could to make sure there was food on the table because he loved his kids and he never wanted to see us go without. Of course, we went without a lot. Okay? He tried his hardest, but we went without a lot of stuff.
You never went without shit, especially a meal.
I'm like insulting myself as dad here.
Right? This is like traumatic.
This is not healthy. Some of the lines that I do as dad, I gotta read because I just can't remember what he would say. Growing up, my father did a lot to make money. He sold boiled peanuts, he opened a snack bar, sold junk at the flea market, opened a snow cone wagon. The guy even started a cloudogram business.
I remember the story too where Grandpa sold adult movies and magazines. You guys know what I'm talking about. Grandpa sold anything.
Where you could have us come to your business dressed as clowns and deliver you a bouquet of candy apples.
The guy always knew a way to make a buck.
Candy apples.
So in 2005, he thought of his next business. A food truck. Or no, a food van.
Oh my God.
Grandpa was selling
food van? What?
Out of the back of his van. Illegally.
Oh my God.
He did not have a license. He could have
Oh my gosh, he didn't. Yeah, you need to get like a license from like the health department and everything. They have to like verify that the food you're cooking's clean. Yeah, like, you know, the health department. Oh my gosh, he didn't even have a license. He was just selling food out of his van.
to jail for this.
Oh my God.
That sounds like Angry Grandpa.
Too. That's the thing. It was a total piece of trash. It had like no seats inside of it. There were no windows at all because he sanded it and then made it primer gray. All that was missing was the word free candy written across the side. That van was probably the new Mel Gibson movie.
Holy crap.
It was a really simple plan, you guys. Grandpa would wake up every morning and he would cook. Because that dude, no matter what you say about him, could cook.
It was
Yes,
some
oh my
good,
God.
some good
I
food.
still miss his food.
I miss it too. Oh my God.
Every morning, this guy would wake up and he would make cheeseburgers and fried pork chop sandwiches, and he would bake brownies, and none of it was for us.
So, Grandpa cooked all the food for himself.
None of it. The night before, I think we had like bologna sandwiches for dinner, and the next day he's waking up making fried chicken and pork chops and mashed potatoes.
Baked beans.
Mashed potatoes. He'd wake up and he would cook a ton of food. He would put it in Ziploc bags. He would load it into his van, and he would drive. I censored it. Don't worry.
Okay.
He loaded the food into his van, and he would drive to construction sites to sell it. Now, one thing you probably noticed about my father, and I'm
That
hoping
was a lot of
is that
salt.
we're both gifted speakers.
Yes. Oh my God. You were such a good speaker.
I am such a good speaker. God, I feel so egotistical.
It does. Just take the compliment.
I feel filthy saying it.
Yeah. Just say thank you.
I am a terrible speaker.
You're a wonderful speaker.
Ain't no me answering you a goddamn thing, princess.
God.
Get out of my goddamn head! Get out of my head!
You need to take the kids, you need to leave her homeless on Sproul Avenue, and she can do whatever she gotta do to make a goddamn fucking princess.
You know I heard that.
What? You did not!
Yes, I did.
Dad was a gifted speaker, so
it
he
was in
knew how to pull
Michael's
up to a
mind.
construction site, pop up the back of his van, and just talk to people like their old friend. He'd go to the construction site, he'd pop open his van, he'd show everybody the food, and when he left, dude had about $200-300. The guy knew how to make $1. The problem is, he had kids. I was a very big problem. I dented in his profits, for sure. We all did.
Of course.
Michael says I dented into his profits while eating the food.
The problem is, he's buying drinks and snacks for them, and we ain't got shit. We thirsty and hungry too. I forgot about all this.
Yeah, that's really funny. Like, how do you not take a drink though?
He had a lock on it. We had to pick it.
Oh my God.
Dad has this cooler in the back of his van with a padlock on it, and he sleeps with the key.
padlock?
That's how fucked up we are. He knew we could break a like padlock. So one night, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm thirsty. I know that in the back of Dad's van, he's got a chilling cooler filled with cold Mountain Dews and Pepsis and Dr. Pepper, and I'm thirsty. So, me and Kimberly go outside with bolt cutters.
Oh my God.
We had
What?
bolt cutters. We cut the lock off of the cooler, and we took a bunch of them to our bedroom, and we watched TV and ate snacks and had a good time until Dad woke up.
Oh my God.
no.
5 o'clock in the morning, I hear Dad's door open. He's awake, and he goes into his van to check on his product. You already know it's a problem when you gotta check on your shit the next morning. So he goes outside, he checks his cooler, and immediately he knows we f***ed him over.
Oh my God.
Immediately he is furious, so he comes in the house, and all hell breaks loose. First thing that he does is he cuts the internet wire. He's got a pair of scissors.
You never get another goddamn piece of internet in this house again.
He was notorious for cutting the wires to our internet and then going to Walmart to buy duct tape to try and fix it. Like 10 minutes later.
You ain't never gonna get on the goddamn internet again, motherfucker. Open this goddamn thing off my goddamn thing. I'm thinking out of the goddamn dance.
He was absolutely furious because we took all of his sodas.
This is so crazy. The AI voice sounds a lot like Angry Grandpa. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And to be honest, he had every right to
That's
be.
awesome.
I know, that was his money.
This was his money and we were taking it. Business wasn't good, okay? Because of his kid. So where was I? Dad would wake up in the morning, he would cook a ton of food, he would pack his car full of drinks and candy and brownies, he would go sell them, and we would make money and pay our bills. Life was good. Sure, we'd break into his car and we'd steal candy bars or brownies, but there was still enough to make a profit. Look, man, this wouldn't happen if you just feed your children. Okay?
Oh my
We're
God.
hungry. Honest to God, I think he was using food stamps sometimes to buy the food. I think he was committing food stamp fraud.
Oh yeah, so he was buying food with food stamps, cooking the food and selling it for a profit.
We did what we had to do
That's
because
awesome.
we were starving,
That's
we
funny.
were poor, and we had nothing. That's not exactly true. We did have one thing. Rats. We had rats in that house.
Oh God.
What?
And you guys know my father. He was terrified of rats. Probably more terrified than he was of Tina. But then again, they both have the plague, so what's the difference?
But goddamn now it's just me, I'm gonna shit my pants.
One time I opened the cabinet and there was a rat the size of a dog in there.
Oh my, how'd it get in?
I don't know, but that's another story. Smack the like button if you want to hear
That's
it.
scary.
That story has Angry Grandpa running around the house with a baseball bat. We were making money hand over fist and then consuming all of the profits ourselves. The food he was making was delicious. Like, he'd make these pork chop sandwiches to die for. I ate all of them in the middle of the night. All of them.
Oh no.
Pork chop sandwiches
I really
sound
love going
good.
with Dad to these construction sites because, one, it was fun to hang out with him, and two, I just love to see him in his element.
Well, every goddamn time you win, I wanted to crash the goddamn van, Bo.
What did I do for you to hate me? I'm losing it.
You are losing it.
So one day we go to a construction site and Dad notices that there's another person selling. Now they have a legitimate operation. They are an actual food truck with a letter grade from DKRACK.
A legitimate operation.
An A he scribbled in crown and stuck to the side of his van. Okay? That doesn't count legally. Now the person is pissed off because Dad is poaching their business. See, unlike their garbage ass food truck, Dad can actually cook. Okay? And he's cheap. Dad would have like a pork chop sandwich for $1.
Oh, don't tell me this slime ball of a food truck that's, has a certification that's probably going to go report Grandpa to the health department or something. Be like, hey, there's this guy out here selling food out of his van, taking money from us, the legit food truck, and try to get him like shut down or tell him to leave.
Oh my god.
These
Oh
people
my
couldn't
gosh.
like compete
How is he making any money?
because he was buying it in food stamps. It was all profit. Because I am not like advocating food stamp fraud. Do not do that, okay? We needed those food stamps to eat ourselves, and we weren't. He would sell a pork chop sandwich for like $1.50, a drink for like $1, and life was good. But he was poaching business from the other people, and they did not like it.
Oh my god.
So what did they do?
They go report
They
him.
called the cops.
Oh my
They called the
god.
cops on Dad.
Oh my god.
So one day, Dad rolls up on a construction site. He opens up the back. He starts pulling out his food on a table. People are lining up, and one of those people in the line was a cop. At this point, Dad is basically into his pants.
Hey, the goddamn cop, Mike. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with the goddamn cop. I think it would shut us down. I'm gonna go to goddamn jail.
He was almost right. The cop was there to
I can't get over this voice AI. It's perfect. It sounds just like Angry Grandpa, in my opinion. Just like him.
arrest him. The cop gets up and he starts talking to Dad and he asks to see his license. And of course, Dad does not have one. Okay? We are operating this thing illegal. That cop was ready to put my father in handcuffs and take him to jail that day.
Oh
But my
my
father was
God.
a natural performer. He really knew.
I'll give you a
crowd
free
command. So Dad's looking
pork
at
chop
the cop.
sandwich.
Bo, come on, man. I'm just a sweet old man.
Comes up a sweet old man.
I'm just a sweet old man. I'm living on a fixed income, Social Security. You can't take me to jail, Bo. I got nothing to live for.
And if none of that worked, he would always pull this out.
I was gonna have a heart. I had a goddamn heart attack a couple years ago, Bo. I was gonna have a goddamn heart. I shit you not.
Whatever the case may be, it worked. Also, it kind of helps that Dad bribed him. That's right. He committed a felony.
With
There's
free
a couple
food?
felonies in this story. I hope
Free
statute of
food?
limitations haven't passed. Well, then again, he's dead. We're gonna arrest his ashes.
Oh my god.
We'll be fine. So
Oh
Dad looks
my
at this.
God.
I don't know if I should even say this. He looks at the cop and he says,
Look, Bo, okay? I'm a sweet old man. I got a table full of shit here, sandwiches, drinks, candy. I'm gonna walk over here and take a piss. And if you just happen to find some of that shit in the back of your squad car,
Dad walks away, steps to the woods, and I think he actually does
Oh my
in
god.
public. That's another felony.
Oh my
When he
god.
comes back, there was some
Police
food missing, and the
officer.
cop car wasn't there anymore. He bribed him with brownies and pork chop sandwiches.
That's amazing.
Which you would probably think that's the
That's
end of the story.
awesome.
Angry Grandpa was selling food at these construction sites. He had DKRACK caught on him and he was almost arrested, but he escaped by the skin of his teeth. No, not quite. See, the cops may come up to my father and tell him he can't come back and he needs to get out of town and stop selling food out of the back of his van because it's disgusting and illegal or whatever the case may be, whatever craziness there. You know, there was probably rat shit in some of that food.
Oh my god, for real?
No, I'm kidding. It was a legitimate operation, and Dad did everything he could to just
Oh, were there rats
make
in the
everything
van?
right.
Let's
And I
hope
was
there
really
wasn't
proud of him
rats
because
in
he
his
did anything
food
he had to
van.
do. And you're probably wondering, did it stop him? Did the police coming up to him and trying to shake him down with brownies and drinks like put a stop to his business?
Hell no. Shit no. No. Goddamn no. That answer your question?
I'm really hoping that your laugh doesn't like turn into an angry grandpa laugh when he's swapping with AI voice. Did it stop my father? No, we just went to a different neighborhood. He was doing this illegal like 2.5 years before he finally stopped. My father is my hero.
I can be your hero, baby. You damn take my breath away.
You guys, that is the story. That's the time that Angry Grandpa was illegally selling food out the back of his van. I really loved doing this. I really loved trying to include my dad in there in certain points. I really hope that it comes off well. I hope you guys enjoy it.
This was freaking funny.
Because it was fun to do. You know, my father may have been rude and obnoxious and angry, but he was also my best friend. He was also my hero, and it's admirable how much he would do for his family because he never wanted us to go without. Dad, I love you. I miss you.
Man, I miss Angry Grandpa too. Man, what has it been? 5 years? Will this December be 6 years? What did he pass away on December 10th, right? It's gonna be 6 years. That's insane. This was a good story. I got a good laugh out of it.
It's just different without him.
Grandpa selling food out of the back of his van, bribing the
sure
cop
if Dad was here today, he would
with
look me in
food
the
and
eyes and he would
brownies.
say,
Get out of my goddamn face, princess. Where my grandkid at?
if my father was here, I wouldn't have to recreate his voice in a computer. I'd be able to call him up and ask him how he's doing, invite him over to see my kids. But he's not, and I can't. So instead, I have to do things like this, just so it feels like he's still here.
This was a really smart idea, though, using the AI voice filter to make Angry Grandpa's voice. It sounds a lot like him. It's pretty cool. It's sad, though, at the same time.
Even when he isn't. And I know the AI wasn't perfect, but when you haven't spoken to a person in nearly 6 years,
sounded pretty good.
I guess you'll take whatever you can get. My father loved his family. He did everything he could to make sure we never went without, and that's something that I'll never forget. His willingness to go without so we never had to. Grandpa left a massive void in all of our lives, and maybe one day through technology or animation we'll be able to see him again, but I guess for now I'll take this. This is good to talk to you, man. It's good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
I miss the youngins.
Well, they miss you, man. There you go.
I want to thank y'all for sticking with me. Without y'all, I could never make it.
Man.
I have to have y'all.
What about me?
I love you, man. I gotta have you.
What about me?
Wow.
Love Bridget too.
Aww.
It's a whole new grandpa,
Whole
everybody.
new
Grandpa had a
Whole
soft
new
I got a
spot.
whole new grandpa.
That's
Soft
going to be it
spot
for
in
today,
his
you guys.
heart.
Thanks for watching. Dad, I love you. I miss you. I love how much you cared about the family. If you're anywhere out there, I hope you're doing well. Like,
Subscribe.
favorite,
Follow on everything but your West.
and smack the like button if you wanted to do this more often.
Oh my god, definitely. This is so cool.
Smack the like button, friends.
Well, guys, I really like this vlog. Brought back Grandpa using AI. I thought the voice sounded pretty spot on. You know, I mean, it wasn't perfect like Michael said, but it was pretty close to Angry Grandpa's voice. I liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yes.